My name is Jordan Ferguson. I'm from Manchester, New Jersey, and I'm on the track and field team.
My name is David. I'm from Costa Rica, and I play for the men's soccer team.
My name is Amir Dupree. I'm from Lakewood, New Jersey, and I'm on the track and field team.
My name is Greg Nowak. I'm on the men's basketball team here at Monmouth, and I am from Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
My name is Lakeith Celestine. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and I play football for the Monmouth Hawks.
Hi, my name is Pierre Saab. I'm from Senegal, West Africa. I play basketball for Monmouth University.
My name is Jemiah Bethune. I play on the women's basketball team, and I'm from Union, New Jersey.
Michelle Ross. I am from Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and I play on Monmouth Women's Soccer.
Yes, I think college athletes experience racism. It depends on where you're from and where you're competing, but in general, I do think that college athletes will experience racism at some point in their careers.
Yes, I think racism is still alive and well, and just because you play on a sport doesn't mean that that goes away.
Yes, I think so. It depends from the area, because during my AAU season in high school, we had to play some teams where they had a bunch of white people that can shoot. So there's like the stereotype that white people can shoot, but black people can run and jump. Black people are more physical.
Personally, I feel like at this school specifically, racism is still alive. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to say everybody's racist, and specifically in sports, I don't feel like that has a big connection between sports and your race, because I feel like your race overpowers what sport you play regardless.
Yes, I think college athletes experience racism, especially in sports that require or have a lot of athlete to athlete interaction, and things can get heated.
Have you ever experienced racism while participating in your sport?
No, I haven't, but I can see some people use racist comment as motivation to getting people ahead during the game while they're playing.
I've never experienced racism like while playing on the court, but there's been times where we travel different places like down south and stuff like that, where we get looks from people or we just feel like unwelcome.
I don't know if I've actually, not on my team, because we're definitely a close-knit family, and we just accept everyone for no matter what race they are, whatever background they came from. But I'm sure that it happens a lot. I'm sure that it happens all the time, and I think there's like, with at least basketball in the collegiate level, it's a little backwards, because I think the white kids get a little more scrutinized than more. But I haven't seen anything, especially on our team.
Have you ever experienced racism in your sport?
Yes, I've experienced racism in my sport. I remember last year at a game against Villanova, after things got a little hit up against the forward, he called me a spick, and it was hurtful, and that's pretty much it.
Yes, I have. Numerous times. For example, I'm warming up, for a track meet before my race. I have these headphones in. You gotta get hyped, you feel me? So, so I'm getting hyped, and the official comes up, you're like, sir, can you please take your headphones out? So I'm like, okay. I just take them out, put in my pocket, continue to warm up. And then I noticed, like, to my right, that a tall white guy from Hampton is warming up with beats on his head, like this. So I'm like, wait a minute, I can't afford beats. And I can't afford beats, and he's warming up. Nobody's saying nothing to him. So I'm like, I'm gonna put my headphones back in. So I put my headphones back in. Sorry about that. I put my headphones back in. Then the official comes up to me again. It's like, can you please take your headphones out? So I'm like, wait a minute, how come I gotta take my headphones out? And I tall 6'6" guy with these Beats headphones could keep his headphones in. He's like, oh, he's not competing. I'm like, Damn that. Shit, I'm trying to get hyped too. Why can't I keep my headphones in?
I have not experienced it personally, but I've definitely witnessed racism. Recently, we race in the South a lot, and before our races, we have to gather our heat numbers and our lane assignments. And in order to do that, we like surround like whoever is one of the officials, and we usually like to peek on the paper and try to get a jump on where we're gonna be. But in this case, there's a tall kid about my height. He was African American, and he was standing over this old lady's shoulder, and she didn't like it very much. So she turns around and she says, "I don't appreciate you looking over my shoulder. If you continue to do it, I can hold this meet up forever." But I was also looking over her shoulder, and she didn't say anything to me, and I continued to look over her shoulder for the remainder of that 10-minute window, and she didn't say anything to me, but she had repeated that to him twice.
I definitely think athletic scholarships are more common than I see like a lot, like and a lot more. Like we get a lot more than the average like student who gets good grades or get honor school. You know what I mean? So I think that we get priority over that. But I do see some race towards like the I guess programs want to see more diverse. So they'll get like either like girls from or just players in general from like different races, whether it be black, Asian, something like that, just non-dominant like white, I guess.
I think there are more opportunities for white kids than it is for minorities, just because they can afford to go to different combines and things like that, or they can have highlight tapes made and all that. And it's not necessarily because it isn't other kids who are better. It's just they have more opportunities. They know more people, things like that. And I think they get like better chances at scholarships than the minorities.
Yeah, I definitely do think there's a special recognition because on this campus, I feel like if you're of color, then you probably most likely are on athletic scholarship, and I think that's how we're like people of color are viewed on this campus because there's not many.
Well, I think this is just kind of the way it is. I think you see more full athletic scholarships for African American students, and then I think you see white students get maybe more academic things. But I don't know if that's the way it is, or if that's just kind of like blown up because of just people in America or racism in America. But I mean that's kind of what it looks like. I don't know if that's fair or unfair, but that's unfortunately just the way it is.
In the classroom, when they could easily skip on classes and like fail tests but still be able like to practice, have a guy with a 1.5 still be able to play football games, but like with for example like a track runner with like a 3.7 don't get any acknowledgement at all. I say it kind of has something to do with race because there's not really that many people on this team, on this track team that's black, and predominantly like on the football team, they're mostly black, but they still get special treatment above everybody else. So.
Yes, I do think that. One, because in the collegial, at the professional level, there's going to be a lot of more interaction with the fans, and they're just trying to distract you. And me being a minority, I think that will be one of the first things they will try to use to make me lose focus. And two, I think at the professional level, athletes are less educated and unaware of the importance of respecting fellow athletes. So I think it will happen more often than at the collegiate level.
academically, I don't feel that Monmouth is as diverse as because me from Brooklyn, I'm used to every shape, color you can think of, races from all over. So when I come here, it just kind of throws you off a little bit. In regards to athletics, I feel like it's pretty much even.
I lived in a very suburban area, but I went to a public school, and all my friends lived on south side of Bethlehem, which was extremely urban and very, very run down and ghetto in a sense. But I noticed, just from like where they lived and how they lived, I always tried to accommodate them as much as I could because I might have been brought up differently. I think this campus does a fantastic job with just keeping everyone, accepted and not, leaving people out because, where I'm from, especially south side of Bethlehem, there's a lot of violence. There's a lot of different things going on that, it's going to be hard for people to come out of there. So I really, really like what this campus has done. Just demographically, they just keep everyone here and they want everyone to feel accepted. And it's just a really nice area for everyone to be at. I think it makes them very content.